We also have a battle behind with Lucas and Bakalik, the other McLaren driver. They are really close to one another into turn 7. Sancho gets a 3-second time penalty, and let's see if Lucas can get a pretty better exit, and he actually goes around the inside.
Can't get down the inside there!
Oh, that was very close to contact
close.
into turn 10, but he manages to
That
overtake
could have had
him.
them both in a wall. But he's going to possibly make a move now into one.
And Bakalik
Gets through.
He is through, but Bakalik has DRS and Lucas is not defending
Neither
at
of them
all.
have DRS. They must have been level crossing the line, but Bakalik's using some ERS and manages to get past on the run up to Remus.
Lucas nearly collides with Bakalik, and he
This
will
is
have
inviting
DRS.
Marcos into this fight as well, making it a 3-way battle for 5th place here.
Oh, Bakalik has 5% DRS. Luke is going around the inside, goes a little bit deep, but manages to overtake him.
Good battling. Fair but fair. Nobody's doing anything stupid, which is nice.
And Mark,
Nobody's getting their potassium out.
like, there is
Yet.
still time. There is
There's
still
always time.
10 laps remaining, so we can see everything happening. But Bakalik should have the advantage as he has softs, but he is losing quite a bit of time to Lucas as he has clean air.
Making the strategy faux pas of the year. He's going to be hoping he can gain some more positions, but there's quite a gap up to Rasmussen in front of him.
Oh, we have a 3-way battle with Lucas, Bakalik and Marcos. Again, Marcos goes around the outside of Bakalik, has the RS for McGinty, and he has the most ERS out of anyone. But he is quite far back to make a move.
Good move from the Alfa Romeo driver. He's going to be looking to push on for that 5th place himself now.
He is gonna gain a bit of time as he is a little bit faster than Lucas, but he is losing a bit of time in sector 2, but he will still have the RS to the defend from Bakalik.
I'm at the front still happy to hold station though. So he's still sitting within that 1-second window but not making an attack for the lead of the race. I think he's happy to sit there for now, charge his battery and maybe come back later in the race.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. And Marcos has the RS again, not using any of his ERS, but Lucas also doesn't have any, and he probably will have the RS for the next straight as well, as he breaks very early to secure the RS. As Bakalik gets a pretty bad line, goes to the grass.
Lined it up for a bit of a look into Remus, chose not to go for it. I think maybe he's going to try it down into Roche.
Oh, Lucas was weaving a little bit on track, so Marcos didn't know where he needed to go, but he will probably have the opportunity next lap. As
I think the move back to the racing line there was a little late. I wouldn't say it was weaving. He sort of picked a defensive line and then moved back to the racing line, but it was a little late. Basically at the start of the braking zone, so we could have had a bit of an impact there.
But thankfully not.
Marcos smart enough to just back out of it and come again. Got another 6 laps to go yet, 7 laps to go yet, so he doesn't have to rush this.
Oh, the game is lagging a little bit. We have another spin in the Aston Martin. It's Rasmussen.
He must be related to Lassie. It's the only explanation.
And Marcos gets in front of Lucas finally after 3 laps of fighting. And Bakalik, I think, might have the opportunity as well, as Lucas tried to do a switchback, and he is using all of his ERS that he has.
Decent exit as we see the dry line now, down the straight towards Roche. You really don't want to go offline there.
And Lucas going around the
Marcos
outside.
has to do to go defensive.
Oh, that's a really good move. That's a really good move. Round the outside into turn 4 from Lucas.
Yeah,
very good.
Marcos left him space. Could very easily have just gently nudged him into the gravel. We have been told just how good as a lawnmower the Mercedes is, courtesy of Valtteri Bottas. So possibly Lucas was going to be showing that off again if Marcos hadn't have backed out a little bit and given him the space on the outside. Gap at the front is around about 6/10 between Bilbas and Strujic.
Now
this battle for 5th is still flaring between McGinty, Marcos, and Bakalik. And all their fighting is allowing Hill to catch up onto the back of them. Maybe make it a 4-way fight here. And Bakalik doesn't have any penalties out of these 4. So currently he is going to end up P5. And Hill's only got 3 seconds worth, so he's going to end up P6 right now. If these two guys with their 8 and 9 seconds of penalties can't get further forwards.
We have a spin.
And we've got another spin now. It's Sammy again in the Red Bull. But his front wing's still intact this time. But that is going to give him warm tyres. He's going to be locked in 4th place now. And just hoping that he stays far enough ahead of Bakalik in the McLaren that he doesn't get jumped. But he currently has a lead of around about 8.5 seconds over him, so it's unlikely he's going to be able to make that up, especially with cars fighting in front of him.
Marcos.
As we've got the Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo side by side going into Sector 2 again. These two have had a fight most of the race, but managing to keep it pretty clean.
These guys are doing very, very well. Oh, we have a crash! It's a Ferrari! Oh! He just went straight into the wall.
Straight on. So I wonder if that's a disconnection for his pad or his wheel, whatever Jaden uses. That's it looks like the brake pedal stopped working, which is
very
not
unfortunate.
Ideal.
That is very unfortunate indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcos gets 3 seconds.
And another 3 seconds for Marcos. That's 12 seconds now.
But he gets in front of Lucas.
But he's going to have to build a 4-second gap over Lucas to stay ahead of him. And he's going to have to build a 12-second gap over Daniel, which, I mean,
it's not
for
gonna
being
happen.
fair, that's not happening in 2 laps. On identical tyres, that is not happening in 2 laps.
But he is getting pretty bad lines, and Lucas might have an opportunity next lap, maybe, with DRS, which is going to be the final lap of the race. Oh, wait, already? Jesus Christ. Oh, Lucas!
Pretty quick around Austria, it's quite quick.
Oh, that was... I'm sorry for interrupting you, but Lucas nearly spun, but he managed to catch it somehow. Into turn 7. Please continue.
No, I was just saying it's a quick race here at Austria. It's kind of like when we do Monza, and you're suddenly like, oh wait, it's the last lap. We've been racing like 12 minutes because it is a really fast race.
It is. And Bill Bass.
Bakalik's now coming under pressure from Hill. And Hill with the DRS, he's going to cruise through into 6th place. But he does have that 3 seconds of penalties, so Bakalik's going to jump basically all of these guys at the end of the race because he has kept it clean. Keep it clean and you profit.
And Lucas going around the outside of Marcos for one last time in today's race. That's probably the 20th time that they are doing it, but why not once more? Marcos is defending for that position. They're still side by side into turn 6, but Lucas gets the inside line and gets P4.
And Bill Bass rounds the final corner, weaves his way over the start-finish line with a 4.3 second gap, so that covers his 3 second penalty.
And
he wins the race from Kamil Strusik in 2nd. And George Park comes over the line for 3rd place. Now let's see how these guys land with the penalties. I think Bakalik's gonna... Oh, he gets a 3-second time penalty, so that's gonna keep him behind Hill.
And Hill gets P4.
Hill P4, Bakalik P5, McGinty, Marcos drop back with their penalties.